Hi, my name is Mitchell Jack, and today I'll be talking about the temporal and spatial characteristics of parking demand and utilization on college campus. And the campus we'll be studying today is Minnesota State University Mankato. The four main lots at the school will be studied from the free lot all the way to the purple lot. I will start at the free lot, which is the most utilized parking lot at the campus with a 92% utilization. This can be due in fact because the lot is free, and even though it is the farthest distance to walk, students care more about the price than to have a nice parking spot up front, since the parking spots can range up to $200 to $260 per year, so it does get expensive. And for the free lot, it's also used the most out of any lot during the whole year. The next lot I'd like to show you is the North Orange lot. The North Orange lot is utilized approximately 41% of the time, and it's the third most utilized lot at MNSU. During its peak hours, it can get almost halfway full, but not nearly enough. Still, the reason why it's the third most is because it is fairly close to campus, with approximately 1,100 feet away, and there's a walking path right over here that's really close to get to campus. A lot adjacent to the North Orange lot is the North Brown lot. This lot is maintained by the MNSU Village Center right over there, and so that means that MSU does not dictate the price it assigns for these lots and does not control them at all, so they have no control on that. And the utilization for this lot is approximately 34%. So as you can see at 2 o'clock right now on a Tuesday, this is how the lot is most of the time. This is about as max as it gets. That's the same for the North Orange lot over there too. The lot right behind the North Orange and North Brown is the Orange South lot. This lot is the least utilized in the entire university. As you can see, there's hardly any cars here. 6 I can count just from the top of my head. And this parking lot has a utilization of about only 2.1%. And the reason why this lot is such a low utilization is because the north lot and the south lot over here both can accommodate the orange lot people. They don't need to park here. There's no reason to. The other two lots are way closer. And so this lot here is the biggest waste of space, and there can be some good alternatives for this lot, such as making it into meters or just getting rid of this lot altogether and utilizing the space in some other way. But I think meters could be the best option, since the people from the free lot, since that is full during peak hours, it's always a good option to, if it's full, they have nowhere to park, they could park over here for so much dollars per hour. This way it'd be a good way to utilize the space. This is a closer south free lot. It's in lot 21. It's a little bit closer to campus. It's relatively the same distance as the North Orange lot over there. I think one was 1,075 meters. This one was, while the North lot was about 1,100 feet, excuse me. So this lot here does have a 36% utilization, so it's very close to the North lot. The North lot does have about 5% increase in utilization. And as you can see, but the reason is too, I think, is because this lot is so big. It has a lower utilization because of that, just because it's such a big lot. But this lot still is used very much during peak hours, I would say, just based on observation. Now I'll be talking about the North Purple lot in lot 21. There's two purple lots in this in this part at Minnesota State University. There's this one here, and there's these two that I count as one over there. And this one is hardly used during the day. It's the second least utilized one, at about 16% utilized during the day. During the mornings, hardly anyone parks here, while during peak hours, it's about where I'm at right now, where it's full. It hardly gets utilized. Just about, yeah, like 16 to 20%. And the reason B is just as the orange lot over there I talked about is the people have this purple lot over here that they can use. So there's no really reason to park over here. They could maybe make this meter too for a little bit more of a meter price than the orange lot over there. That could be a good alternative and solution to have. So over here I'll be talking about the north lot. This is the second most utilized parking lot in the facility, with approximately 92% utilization. During peak hours it's always full, and there seems to be a trend for the cars to always park as close as they can to the campus, even if they'd rather park closer to the north end than drive to the south end over here. It just saves them time, and if they're going to pay this amount of money for a spot, they're going to get the closest spot they can. So this is always utilized, and it's a very good spot for them. This south lot over here is about 42% utilized, and I'd say during peak hours it is very well utilized. It's just since it's finals week now and it's 2 o'clock, there's not that many cars here. But during regular hours it is fairly utilized. I'd almost say up to 80% wise. And yeah, so ranking those are all the lots too. So ranking these lots, I'd have to put the free lot first, then this purple lot here, the north and south. Then I'd go with the north orange and south orange of lot 22, while the brown is next, and the north purple in lot 21 and south orange in lot 21 in lot 22 are the least utilized. So just some observations I made too, and the reasons behind why I think the way people are parked here is the way it is because the two main reasons why someone would want to park in a parking space is because of convenience and security. The cost of the permit dictates at what cost it is worth. Since the margin between the purple lot and the orange lot is only about $50 per semester, people are going to pay the extra $50 to get the closest spot. To them it's not that big of a margin, so they'd just buy the purple. That's why it's way more utilized than the orange lots, and it's right behind the free lot in utilization. And going back to what I said earlier, since MSU has fairly good security, mainly in the main, and they have fairly good convenience, and so as you can see at each of these parking lots there are bus stops. So I think the main factor for students at MSU is cost, because their security and convenience is sufficed, and the cost is the biggest factor since they are fairly steep prices. They can go up to $260, so they'd rather just save the money and walk the distance or take the bus from these various bus stops at the various locations.